Coach, what did you take out of today's scrimmage?
The guys played really hard. They battled, had a couple really nice drives. We got to continue working to improve. Got to finish better, finish drives better. But I was happy with the way they went out and competed.
With the way these guys have had to, these O linemen have had to train this fall camp. Coach Bradley was telling us that during fall camp if they don't have bumps and bruises and they're not tired, that something's wrong. I mean, do you feel the same way?
No question. They're all beat up right now. They're all tired. They're probably all in the cold tub right now, trying to let themselves heal a little bit. But that's what they need at this stage. They need to. We need to break them down now. Try to build them back up a little bit.
I know you were looking for 6, 7, 8 guys rotation. Have you whittled that down to who's?
I think we're going the right way. Again, I'd like to watch the film before I comment on who those guys will be. But I feel like guys are competing to be in those spots.
Overall, do you feel like you're where you want to be right now after preseason?
I'm pleased with where we are. To answer your question, yes, I'm happy with the progress we've made so far. Glad we still got a couple weeks to go before we play our first game.
Is there still something in an area you're wanting to see improve?
I think really just communication at the line of scrimmage, everyone being on the same page. And again, I say this all the time, that doesn't just happen. It happens by being beside each other and playing beside each other over time.
What do you tell the players now that in classes starting at WVU, things obviously going to change a little bit?
Yeah, their schedule's going to change, but the way they approach things once they walk in here is going to be the same. When they come to this building, everything else has got to be put to the side.
What have you seen from a guy like Quentin Spain heading into a pivotal year for him? Have you seen him in a leadership role? Or?
He's done a great job from a leadership standpoint. He's one of the guys that's stepping up to the offense and talking about focus, talking about going out and playing the way that we want him to play. So he's done a great job from that standpoint so far.
Michael Lichio, is that how you say it? How has he progressed during this fall camp? And I know he earned a scholarship recently.
He's improved ever since I got here. There's nobody that works harder at it than he does. Nobody that enjoys doing it more than he does. And I'm happy to see him make improvements and hopefully put himself in a position to help us.
How much does what you guys are trying to do change depending on who's lining up behind those guys?
Any offense is going to change to a degree with your personnel. But the base core philosophy of the offense, I think, has stayed the same. It's probably stayed the same for a lot of years. But anytime you've got new players in any position, you're going to change a little bit to play to their strengths.
So from Shell to Garrison, doesn't matter if it's power to speed, fundamentals are going to be... Exactly.
We're going to call the same things. You might see a player or two get called a little bit more because they're better at that.